Hercules didn't want to be left out of dinner tonight, so vegetable turkey dinner baby food. He can only get little bits of food at a time, but he's definitely liking this now. He didn't like it earlier, so it's good. So this is something he does when he's being a little stinker, and he likes to pull the leash, play around with it. He was literally just tug-of-warring with me. But of course he's gonna stop now. But that's another good sign. Now he's chasing lizards. He's pulling as hard as he can. Look at this. He's trying to get the lizard. Getting ready to give him his IV. And he got all spunky, so we gotta wait a minute and,
We'll take what we can get.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, really. So, the little guy is, he's doing pretty good, all things considered. He just had some rice with some canned chicken, which he absolutely loved. He did have some cottage cheese this morning. We are having to feed him much more frequently, but in smaller amounts. Still giving him Prilosec and Pepsid AC, and then gabapentin because he gets these tremors. He's, when things were rough a few days back, he was shaking so bad it was almost like he was seizing. And so we're continuing with that. We're continuing doing the sub-Q IV fluids. We have to kind of pull up his scruff back here and punch it in. It's not the most fun thing for people that aren't used to doing it, but it's definitely worth it. Still waiting on the blood work, but even at the vet yesterday, they said based on the way he looks, regardless of what the blood work says, that they would have us continue to do what we're doing. And this is my treatment plan, not theirs, so it's not like they're trying to make money off of us. They tried to do a workaround and figure out how we could continue to take care of him because of all if we had to hospitalize him and things like that, we couldn't afford it. And we already spent thousands of dollars on this. So we totally appreciate the emergency vet hospital and our veterinarians for coming through for this little guy. And we're going to keep fighting. He's going to keep fighting, right, Hercules? You want to keep fighting, buddy? And we'll keep you guys updated, but I'm busy putting fluids in him and cleaning them up when they come back out of him and feeding him and taking care of him. So I apologize. Obviously, I know you guys understand, but I'm going to try to sneak in some lives if I can. Take care, and thank you so much, everybody. You have no idea how much your thoughts and prayers have meant. For those of you that don't realize, we were going to take him back Sunday night to the emergency animal hospital and have him put down because the cheapest treatment was a facility for $3,000 to put him in overnight, and we couldn't afford it. So we took him home. We were going to bring him back and have him put down. I couldn't do it. And the next morning, started talking to Miss Sweet Peanut, Ruthie, my good friend, and Newfies.rule.me, Carolyn, who works at a vet practice. Ruthie has helped treat several critical care horses and things over the years. So if it wasn't for them telling me about sub-Q IV fluids and asking if I could do in-home palliative care, this wouldn't have happened. He was literally, on Monday, we didn't hear back from the vet, and we were running out of time, and we got him in the car, and we just started to drive to our vet in Estero, which is an hour away, and my daughter and I, because she's like, let's just show up there and see if they can help him, because we were going to take him at 8 o'clock Monday night to have him put down at that other vet, the emergency vet. And I had also sent out messages to them as well, asking if there was some way that they could basically go outside of their policies they have to follow there and help me. And we were 9 minutes from their office before getting on the highway and driving another 30 minutes to our vet when the phone rang in the car, and it was the emergency vet saying she would help me. She would help give me fluids to take home, but that she would keep him for 6 hours and just pump him full of as much IV fluid as they could. Her original treatment plan, that was going to cost a lot. She was going to have to send him to a different hospital and stuff. They were going to gradually introduce the sodium because they were afraid. And so when she called back and I thanked her, and she said she had lost a lot of sleep the night before, and she thought that it was, he needs a miracle, but that he is a candidate for a miracle. So, and because he's so young. And that's kind of the story, the update, what's going on with my little man. And again, I can't thank everybody enough, because I was praying in that car. I had you guys praying. I don't know how. I never in a million years thought that this particular animal hospital would even be allowed to do something like that, and I don't really think they are. I'm not going to mention who they are for that reason. And I really truly believe that everybody pulling for him is the reason he's still with us right now. And I'm so thankful to the Bob Squad. You mean way more to me than you realize, and you helped save my dog, some of you, and I'll never forget it. So thank you all, and God bless.